Hello there and welcome to the June 2019 paper. Here we're looking at question 5. So a company started mining tin in Riverdale on the 1st of January 2019. A model to find the total mass of tin will be mined by the company in Riverdale is given by the equation T equals 1200 minus 3 lots of n minus 20 squared, where T tons is the total mass of tin mined in the n years after the start of mining. So actually this question is a little bit different to the types of questions we usually get. Usually in these kinds of questions we get for the nth year, this is how much they'll mine. But actually in this model here, T calculates the total mass of tin mined after n years. So for example, if you plug in n equals 4, that's going to give you the total amount of tin mined up to year 4, including the first year, second year, third year and fourth year. So it's like a cumulative formula. So let's answer part A. Calculate the mass of tin mined up to the 1st of January 2020. Well, in that case, that would just be substituting in n equals 1. So then T will equal 1200 minus 3 lots of 1 minus 20 squared, and that will give us 117 tons. Moving on to part B, calculate the maximum total mass of tin that could be mined. Well, after 20 years, after n equals 20, T is going to be 1200 tons. Moving on to part C, calculate the mass of tin mined in 2023. Well, for this, what we're going to have to do is work out the total mined up to the 4th year minus the total mined up to the 3rd year, because for the, when we plug in T equals 4, that will give us 2023. That will give us all the tin mined up to 2023, but then we'll have to take away the total amount of tin mined up to 2022 to get just what's mined in 2023. So if we plug those values in, so we plug n equals 4 and n equals 3 in and find the difference, then that's going to be 93 tons. Let's just show you the calculations there. So it's going to be 525 when you plug in n equals 4 and 432 when you plug in t equals 3, and that will give you 93. And moving on to part D, states giving a reason the limitation on the values of n. Well, we have to be 0 is greater than or equal to n is greater than or equal to, actually no, not greater than or equal to 0, because you wouldn't have mined anything after, actually no, that would be fine, the greater than or equal to, because when you put n equals 0 in, you're going to get 20 squared, that would be 400 times 3, that's 1200, so that would be fine, up to and equal to 20, and the reason for that will be when you plug in 21, this function here is going to start to increase again, and when you're doing 1200 minus something that's increasing, you're actually going to be effectively putting more tin back into the earth, because your amounts of tin that you've mined will start to decrease, because the total amount of tin mined will start to decrease. And there we are, that's the answer for question 9 then, so that's 6 marks for that question. Let's now move on to question 10.